Okay, a ton of them, and they have no school. Yeah, I'm way away from schools, guys. We're just moving rocks at this point. This is caveman stuff right now. But how many... Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here today with Workers and Resources, Glorious Soviet Republic. Okay, let's assume I'm never going to try and do a Russian accent ever again. I'm very sorry to all Russian people. I might do it again. I can't say I'll never do it again, but I probably won't. Let's assume for argument's sake I'm never going to try and do that again. Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. I picked it up. It's been on my wish list for a little while. I picked this up because I assumed it was just a solid city builder. That's the impression that I got from this game. It's just a city builder in the Soviet Republic. It might be a little gray, might be a little industrial, but you know, something along the lines of SimCity or City Skylines or Tropico or something like that. What I have found in my incredibly brief experience with it is, yes, it's a city builder, but it's also more of a production line game, so it becomes more about moving resources efficiently around. In early access as of today. So again, I have extremely limited experience with this. If you are coming here for expert gameplay on Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, let me assure you you are on the wrong channel, because ain't nobody tuning into the Wee Hours for competent gameplay. Further on to that, there is no tutorial in this game as of this point. Not that I've ever found anyway, and I've been playing this for about an hour as I'm recording this, so there is no tutorial. I am 100% on my own. I am just going to be muddling through this and picking it apart as best I can, and we'll check out some Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. So in starting a new game, we've got quite a few options. Very easy, and then all the way up to custom. That's all very good. I think we'll try, I don't know why, because I was doing this on easy and failing horribly, but we'll try medium. We'll try a reasonable degree of normalcy to this. What does that give me? Unsatisfied citizens are reasonable. Energy management, buildings only. We'll need power lines, but vehicles don't need fuel. Okay, that's fine. The one thing I am 100% going to do is turn off the day-night cycle on this. I fooled around with this for a little less than an hour, as I said, but I'm gonna turn off the day-night cycle just because it's annoying. It's you know, the night cycle, it's dark, I can't see what I'm doing, it's not cool to watch, it's not fun to watch, it's just nighttime. So I'm going to turn off the day-night cycle. We'll just have daytime so we can all see what we're doing. We are watching a video. Let's not watch a blank screen. Global events, building fires, pollution, we'll leave all of that on. We probably won't even get to that. Year of start 1970, sure, why not? That sounds fine. Although, you know, for future gameplay, I might set it to 1960 just to give myself some more gameplay. I don't know if there's an end to this. I don't know if when we reach, you know, around the fall of the Berlin Wall, the game says, yeah, Soviet Republic's over. Have fun with that. All right, everything else is set the way I want it. Let's dive into this, and we'll see if we can just muddle through this as best we can. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got a gargantuan, massive, unfathomable map to work from. Those cities in the distance, I've gone out there. They're way out there. We've got, I'll tell you what, we've got plenty of room here. Plenty of room to build on. Now, again, I've said it several times, I'm muddling through. There's no tutorial. This is it. This is what you get when you load it up. There's no little helpful Soviet guy over here saying, hey, comrade, you may want to start with this basic building. No. I have been randomly clicking things and trying things out for about an hour, and this is what I've got to work with right now. However, I think I can probably start with some basics. So going up to, I have to remind myself here, construction. Okay, construction. Here we go. Let's start with something very simple like a residential building. So construction industry, residential, education, food and crops, oil, trees, energy, storage, gravel. There's all sorts of things to do here. The main focus, again, it's really more of a production line game in my experience. So a huge focus on industry. Obviously, industry, we're getting resources, we're taking those resources to other places and turning them into other things. Let's start with fundamentals like having people live here. So we've got more than a few residential buildings here. Again, start with something simple, just a flat brick building. It'll hold 25 workers. That's about all I can cope with right now anyway. So let's get, you know what, does it even matter? Actually, I would like to see I wouldn't mind... okay, this is what I'm looking for over here. Some hills that might contain some gravel that we could exploit later. I'm not probably going to get to gravel right now, but we'll look at that later. So, one house, boom. Okay, cool. Get out of that, because this is a little fidgety. Alright, we have a house. Now, let's start with maybe another fundamental, like food. Food would probably be a good thing. Food and crops related. So, agro farm and then small, medium, large field and grain storage. How about a small field? Maybe that small field lived right next to the worker house. Sort of there-ish. Okay, how about another one, actually? Give me another field, please. I think we're probably going to want some food. That's a little off-kilter. Why don't I build yet another one? Okay, cool. Great. Now, first fidgety part I've discovered in this is roads. The road system could be better, I'm not going to lie. Let's try and build an asphalt road from here to here. Okay, that was successful. That's more successful than I've been in the past with roads. That being said, I've learned a little bit about how to set this up. So prior to doing this, I set the house up right next to the field. Figured that would be a good move. No, the road is too short. The roads only want to live in very specific areas. And I'm making this look less fidgety than it was, but that's only because I've kind of figured out roads at this point. P.S. Workers are lazy in the Soviet Republic. They will not walk very far if they don't feel like it. So if I had placed this house... Again, I'm not trying to give anyone advice or expert gameplay. I'm just telling you what I've learned in about 50 minutes of this game. If I had placed this house over here and built a road, they won't go there. They simply won't go to the fields. They're not interested. They have no interest in walking that far. Soviet workers, not as much of a hard worker as the Soviet Republic may have led you to believe. Now, this building only holds 25 people. And these fields have max workers of, somebody remind me... I don't know. But more than 3, anyway. More than 3. Let's get some more residential buildings going if we can. How about a slightly bigger one? How about this? Lived, say, I gotta kind of think about the road issue. How about this lived sort of here? And maybe another one. Can I get maybe another one, say... here-ish? Is that going to be close enough? I'm trying to make I'm also trying to do a city builder here and make this look vaguely interesting. So yeah, build that there. Okay, now, roads from... Oh no, road. Okay. Road to... Oh, come on, don't be fidgety. Don't. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I can't... It doesn't want to curl around here, which it should. I feel... Oh, there we go. I can get it to go right there. Okay. Roads really only seem to want to live where they want to live. This one I can get right in there. That's no problem. That's easy. Alright, with all of that done, these people are going to work. Oh, good. It's not too far a walk for my little snowflakes here. My little Soviet snowflakes. It's not too far a walk from this building to these fields. Good. Now, are you actually going to go all the way down to the last field? You are. Okay, good. I appreciate that. Can I see you? Can I get all the way down here with you? Kind of. Oh, you disappear when you go in the field. Okay, bye. Bye. So this field is doing what? It's sowing. All right. Excellent. Well, that's a good thing for it to be doing. You can just kind of progress along those lines and sow things. So while they're sowing the fields, again, there is no tutorial. There is a help section up here. It's not the most helpful help section. So, for instance, my obvious question with a city game is I have X amount of rubles and dollars. I can buy things in either rubles or dollars. My biggest question is obviously, how do I get rubles or dollars? Because that's a finite amount of money up in the right-hand corner, and that's going to go down. So you can load resources into a road vehicle or train and deliver it to a customs house. If there is anyone watching this video who is better at workers and resources, Soviet Republic, than I am, which is probably everyone. But if you happen to be watching this, dear God in heaven, tell me where the customs house is. Because I can't find it. It does not appear to be a constructible building. I have gone through, with no exaggeration, I've gone through every single menu. in here. Every single one, twice, trying to find the customs house. Then I thought, well, it does say you have to bring goods to the border, so maybe it's on the border of these other cities that are over here. I flew all the way out there with my cursor. I don't see a customs house. I'll keep poking around. I'm not giving up on it, but it's, it's early access and it shows. I would love to say, or love to see rather, something that says, the customs house can be built from this menu, or here's where that lives, way over here. Anyway, our glorious Soviet snowflakes here are off to the fields. We should probably get other things for them to be doing, because do we have unemployed workers? We have 35 unemployed workers right now. Okay, good. Good, and we have 156 that are at productive age, 20 babies that ain't doing squat. Well, that's just terrible. Can we not have child labor in the Soviet Republic? I feel that should be a thing. How about we got an attempt at industry here? And I say an attempt, because again, it's kind of a production line game. So an attempt is probably the best I'm going to do here. But let's again, it's a city builder. Let's start with something very basic. Food and crops, various industry. How about day one city builder industry, woodcutter? Woodcutter. That is just the day one of all city builders is woodcutter. Now, I don't exactly know what all these little colors mean. I assume that bright green is good and brown is bad in terms of wood. That would be my assumption. So I don't really have a fantastic spot over here. I mean, there's a lot of trees in this area. There's a lot of trees. They're not bright green, but there's a lot of trees. I am also lining these arrows up, these two arrows up here, so I can do some production liney kind of stuff. Because here's one of the many things I messed up when I was test driving this is the roads. The roads and the connectors between buildings are very fidgety about where they want to go. Now, I've kind of pointed out some features I didn't like. Here's a feature I love. This needs flat terrain. I do not have to come out of this build menu, go to a terrain builder, flatten that out, go back to my build menu, get the building back and put it down. I can just hold down the left mouse button while I'm here and it'll do it for me. I love that feature. That's an amazing feature. I don't recall seeing that in any other city builder game where you need flat terrain to do a building and you can just do it while you're doing the building. Really like that. I'm digging that. Now, okay, we've got a woodcutter. We need a road to start with. How fidgety are you going to make this? I can bring it down here. Actually, I'm going to bring it out here. Again, I can hold down the mouse and flatten that terrain while I'm building it, which is really cool. I do very much dig that feature. Now, you going to let me loop around? Okay, you are. However, I think that might be a little too small for my special snowflakes to walk. I don't think anyone's going to want to walk there. I could bring another road out the back here. I do like the fact that it does tell you where the roads are coming, so there is a back door to that building. Yeah, I'm not seeing my Soviet citizens here walking all the way here. That's fine. You know what? I'll build you a new house over here. Probably. I think I can. Construction, residential. Actually, how about... Oh, my goodness. Oh, holy moly. All right. That's a lot of building. How many does that hold? 110. Really? I think you can get more in there. I think you can get more in there. Can't build building due to infrastructure. It's something with the wood cutting place. It's just too close. There we go. Okay, it's too close to that. Alright, flatten that out. Flatten that out. Come on. Yeah, I know I'm building it on a hill. What do you want me to do here? Now, am I going to be able to get a road down there? Please say yes. Or no, as the case may be. Show wireframe in top left corner. Yeah, I can put the grid up. Well, that's fussy. Again, that is kind of fussy that I can't build that there. I'd really like to build that there, truth be told. Now this building is kind of useless to me. Unless I can get is there a back door to this place? Not even. Okay. Well, that was kind of a waste of that. How about, can I do a footpath, maybe? Footpath. Okay. Will you let me get a footpath down there? You will let me get a footpath down there. Okay. Will you guys walk from here? Yes, you will. Oh, thank goodness. All right. They'll walk down to the woodcutting place using the footpath. Good enough. Fair enough, guys. Sorry I built your enormous infrastructure on top of a hill. Didn't realize it was that much of a pain in the neck. Now, people are working here, correct? Yes. Yes. Oh, and they're chopping wood already. Excellent. Okay, but production has stopped. Building is without a power supply. Trucks required to transport felled trees. Well, we don't even have anywhere for you to transport them to at this point. But I'll think about getting you a glorious truck sooner rather than later. I just wanted to really show off the production liney value to this. So get me back to various industry. There we go. So we start with the woodcutting post, and then we've got a sawmill. All right, well, A goes to B. Now, speaking of A going to B, I did not get this the first time I tried this. So the little yellow back and forth arrow, these really kind of need to be in line, in my experience. So the first time I did it like this, and you just can't make the connection. It just was not curving around the way I wanted it to. Go ahead and put that right there. Actually, where's the road? All the way over there. Okay, no, back to plan A. Go right there. You need flat terrain. Okay, there you go. Build that for me. Now, I gotta get a road over there, I think. But more importantly, I've got to get connection between factories. Here we go. Here we go. So, when that factory is done, which it will be momentarily, we're hemorrhaging rubles at this point. Go ahead. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I need a factory connection. Please don't say this is too big a hill. Please, please. Okay, you're not. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so now you got a factory connection. So in theory, you will now take logs from A to the sawmill B and make wood, except there are no workers. Because I feel my special little snowflakes are not going to walk from here just over here. It's just over here, guys. I'm going to try to build you a road as best I can, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go through. Yeah, I can't go through that connection. All right, can we go up and around if I flatten this for you? No, I want to flatten you. No, okay, you just legit will not do that. And I don't have... Do I not have a back door? I would have sworn there was a road over here. Why is there not a road over here? Oh, goodness. Goodness, workers and resources, Soviet Republic. Yeah, you're just gonna... Oh, hang on, I can go to there. Okay. Now what? Can I go around here? I can if I flatten this. Okay. Now, what if we tried to take it here-ish and flatten that out? Okay, we did flatten it out, game. It's all cool. Come on, flatten me. Flatten. You are flattening. You're just not doing what I want you to do. Roads are finicky. Roads are not finicky. Okay. Let me have a think. Sorry, this is seconds and seconds of me going, come on. Let me have a think about how I'm going to make this happen here. Okay, I think I got it. I did a footpath to the road. I don't know why the footpath works and the road doesn't. I don't really care, but it does seem like Gregor or Ilyich here is going to the sawmill. Super. Does that mean we're actually going to produce planks now? Yeah, we got some workers in there, and we are doing something. We are producing something. If we're at maximum production, we'll produce 140 tons of boards per workday. Okay, wow, that's a lot of tonnage of boards, guys. Good job on that. Not so keen on the fact that you can't walk. It's the same distance. Guys, I think it's even longer. I think you're actually walking farther than if you just took the shortcut down here. You guys are not really wicked bright. Oh, we're growing things now. Good. I don't know what that entails. I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know we're going to have food, and other things will need things like that. So, give me, I don't know, various industry. All right. So, take, for instance, my clothing factory. What would I need to make clothing? I would need, okay, clothes. Yes, I get that part. Fabric. All right, so I would need 2.4 tons of fabric, which I would obviously generate from my fabric factory, which will generate 5 tons of fabric per workday if we're at maximum production. Super. How about something like a plastics factory? That's going to take 10 tons of chemicals and 35 tons of oil and 13 megawatts of power. Okay, so we've got a ways to go before we're doing any chemical growth here. But that's fine. It's a production chain. We'll kind of work with that as it goes along. Anything I should be doing with this food, I should probably put up somewhere to store it. That seems really sensible. Food and crops. Yeah, how about that? Grain storage. That sounds like exactly the thing I need. What does that look like? So that's got a warehouse connection and a road connection. Okay, we could probably work with that. I wonder if I could sneak a road right down here. Given the fidgetiness nature of this, I'm going to guess not, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm just stumbling through. I have zero idea what I'm doing. How about you let me do that? Come on, there we go. Okay, there we go. No problem. That's an easy road for people to get along. Very, very fine. And then hopefully, are you now going to take crops and put them in this storagey thing? I don't know. What will you hold? You'll hold 800 tons of crops. Great. Good. Well, when these get harvested, which may be a while, I'm actually not even sure what we think we're growing in January in Russia, but whatever it is one hardy crop. One very hardy crop. Okay, have we produced planks at this point? Show me my inventory. Nope, we have produced wood, but not any planks yet. Alright, get on that, Ilyich and Gregor, if you could please. And in the meanwhile, to think about what else we're going to need around here and how it gets laid out. That's the thing. I need to make sure I don't block off areas, which is what I did for a solid hour test driving this. Block off areas that I might otherwise need. Do we have anything around here that looks like it might have gravel in it? This might. I wouldn't mind putting up a gravel factory, because that gave me no end of problems when I was test driving this. So, not infrastructure, construction. How about oil, bitumen, and fuel? Is that what I'm looking for? Oil, chemical? No, this is totally not what I'm looking for. Various industry? No. I've done this before here. Food and there we go, gravel. Alright. So basic day one is gravel quarry. That leads to gravel processing plant, or rather, that gets linked to gravel processing plant, which will, let's see, that's going to consume stone and spit out gravel. Okay, that seems very sensible. You should totally do that. What if we put up a gravel extractor? Where does that want to live? I don't actually know that it needs to live on this little bit of rock here, but I'm not getting the thing like I did with the woodcutter of, here's your available resources, but let's, okay, if you will let me put it here, I will. Go ahead and flatten that out. There we go. Okay. Got that done. Now, obviously, my special snowflakes... Okay, yep, the tooltip won't go away there. There we go. My special snowflakes are never going to get over there. But let's start that ball rolling here. Give me a road. Yeah, give me a regular old road, and let's start to bring that... Okay, that's fine. You can flatten it out. There you go. Start to bring that down here. Over here. Try and link this up with the main road. Good. Now let's just park a house right in front of the factory so everybody knows where to go to work. Maybe not the massive one this time. Maybe the regular-sized one. Yeah, if I were to park you right there, flatten that out, should have no excuse, guys. No excuse. The gravel mining pit is right here. Gravel quarry, you're going to have workers momentarily. Momentarily. They're going to start pouring out of the building. Pouring out of the building. Well, 2 of them poured out of the building. Alright, you're well on your way. Well on your way. Now, what do I do with this? Much like the woodcutter thing, what do I need to link to this? The gravel processing plant. Okay, fine. Wow, okay, the gravel processing plant is ginormous. Where's your road? Where's your everything? You've got... Okay, those are conveyor connections in the back there. And the road is way sort of this way. Can I flatten that out? Can I flatten this out? I can over here. That looks to be about the closest I'm going to get, but that's not really where I want it, because as I recall, the conveyors have to effectively be in a straight line right to the original source. Let's try putting it here. I have no idea if this is going to work out, but I'm going to give it a shot. Okay. Thingamajig here. The actual where we are getting the rocks from is here. The processing plant, which is ginormous, although very cool looking, I must say. It looks great. Or it will when it's done building, is over here. What I want to do is make a conveyor from A to B, so that the stuff in here can go over here efficiently. That being said out loud, will actually anyone go to work over here? Let's try and conquer that first. Where is your road? It's all the way over here. How about a footpath, guys? Guys, maybe we don't need a big old road. Maybe we just need a footpath. How about, can you go, I don't know, here? At all? No, I don't know. Ah, I've got an idea. I have an idea. How about we did the road? Oh, this is going to be complicated. How about we did the road? Yeah, just a regular road. From here, we're going to start it here. Then, it's going to go over here, hopefully, maybe. I don't actually want it that long, curved. Come in here. I don't know, like that-ish? And then can we get you to... You don't go to there. That's fine. I actually don't even want you to go to there. I want you to come down here. Flatten that out for me. Good. Alright. Will you guys go to work out the back door? Please say yes. Let's see. Gregor, Ilyich, Rasputin, anyone? No, you're not interested in going to work there. Okay, what if we did? What if we, instead of giving you a shortcut, we gave you a long cut? What if we did that? How about right there? Does that make it happier for you? Yes? No? Maybe? And I think putting up that road, I've just blocked that. I've got a footpath connection here. What if we did a footpath? If you guys go to the other infrastructure's in the way. Yeah, I know it's the road that they could be taking. There we go. Does that make your life easier? Gregor, Ilyich, Rasputin. Yes! All three of them coming out to work. Well, two of them. There's Rasputin. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I think in doing that, I've blocked the path to put the conveyor up. Let's find out. Now, this just does not want to have a conveyor attached to the little gravel pit here. I may have just misrepresented or misread the gravel pit. It may just not have a conveyor connection. This definitely does, and I've built this really, really nice conveyor with a conveyor tower here and all sorts of neat stuff. And if I had bridges, I could actually build roads up here. So what I will do is at least build a road here and then build a road not like that. Oh, no, come on. Just do a regular road. A to B, guys. A to B. There we go. Alright, that's not perfect, but it will do. And then, can I get one this way? This way? There we... Okay, no, you liked that. You liked that. Do you want to go... Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Alright. So, what if I just got you guys a truck? Would that help? If I just bought you a truck, a glorious people's truck. Not for the apartment complex, though. No, for you guys. For you guys. Would you like a truck? How about I bought you a brand new vehicle? You don't need any of this, though. You don't need an excavator. You're doing fine by yourself. Okay, because you're saying no vehicle ready to load stone is your problem, or no conveyor connection, which you don't seem to be able to accept. And the only... I don't know, I'll buy you a thingy. I'll buy you a... Yeah, sure, have one of these. Have an excavator. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know if that's what you need. You cannot store or export quarried stone. Okay. How about you? Do you want a vehicle? Do you get a vehicle? Yeah. Have... Oh, wait a minute. We're auto-purchasing what? Delivery? I don't want to deliver gravel. I'm making my own. I'm totally making my own. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you going to allow me to sell this? Start purchasing resources. Sorry, I thought I'd stumbled across trading. No, approved purchase plan. I don't want you to buy quarried stone. I'm making quarried stone. I just can't get it from A to B, workers and resources. That's the only problem here. I need just like a regular truck that I could put things in. Not under dollars, under ruples, just the excavators. Okay. I'm gonna come back to the whole stone production thing. Let's go back to food. We're still growing food. Okay, good. Great. That's positive. That's very positive. How's the wood cutting going on, guys? Have we made planks? Let's find out. Well, we don't seem to have made any planks. We've still made wood, and we've made quarried stone, of which we can't actually bring it anywhere. Do you need a truck? Would you like a truck? I'm buying people trucks. Hey, you got real trucks. Buy that truck. Will that help you move things? Because the connection is here. I just don't know what you need to do it. Did you need the truck? Usually you tell me these things. Buildings without power supply. Okay, we haven't even touched on power yet. And you still seem to be producing wood. It doesn't seem to be affecting your ability to produce wood. But you are saying production stopped. Okay, let me check out the power scenario here. Right, well, we can build a coal power plant, but obviously we're probably going to need coal for that. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say we need coal, unless we're going to start buying all our own. Where might coal live? Probably in here. Oil, chemical... No. How about, no, probably not food and crops. Somebody show me a coal mine, please. I haven't found the coal mine, but I found this truck aggregate loading. I'm hoping this is going to help. It will live right here. So, now, gravel pit. If I'm probably not going to be able to do this because it's not in a straight line. But if I wanted to, I don't know, do like a connector from A to B, yeah, not the factory connection, the conveyor. If I wanted to do a conveyor from A to B, will you let me do that? You will. Okay. Does that help? Does that allow you to do what you need? It looks great. It looks very cool looking, but I don't know if this is helping you. Resources available, and you're just sort of throwing things around there. Just words are changing. Word salad here. Are you coming to work over there? No, you're going for the gravel pit. Okay. Do you need a truck? Would you like a truck? I can't buy you a truck, apparently. I can buy you things that we're already making. Okay, that didn't work out. I still haven't found the coal mine, but I found this thing now. I found a sort of a stone warehousey thing. I'm going to throw this one up as well. Somewhere, we'll get the rocks from A to B. Okay, yeah, no, build that there, please. Somehow in all of this, the rocks that are made here will go over to the building over here. I'm not buying rocks. We're making rocks. Guys, how many people live here? A ton of them. Okay, a ton of them, and they have no school. Yeah, I'm way away from schools, guys. We're just moving rocks at this point. This is caveman stuff right now. But how many people live here? 64. Okay, get in a line. 64 of you. From your back door to the production facility over here, 64 people. We're just gonna chain it over. Just start chaining rocks over there. Okay, you. What do you have? What can I be doing with you? I know you don't have an electrical connection right now. How about if we did another... No, not the factory connection, the conveyor from here. I don't even know anymore. Can you go to here? Nope. How about from here to here? Nope. How about up here? Over there? Anywhere. No, I need like a little interlocking tower again. I need this sort of sub-tower, I think. No. No, you almost made it that time. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little stumped. I would kill for just a basic tutorial right now. Just help me, game. Help me outline one of these. I'm not asking for a game to hold my hand. I'm really not. But help me outline one building just so I can see what you're doing. And then I could probably, have a bash at figuring the rest out myself. In the plus side, the crops are growing well. We've mastered food, to the best of my knowledge, and I believe This is close enough where they'll take the food from A to B. We'll find out. And we still have we produced a single plank, guys? Nope, not a one. Not a single plank, even after I bought you a truck. So there's Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. You guys let me know on this one. You guys let me know. Is this just a one-off look at this, or do you want me to keep picking away at this again, or wait for some updates? It's kind of up to you guys at this point. You let me know what you want to see out of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we'll take it from there, and maybe at some point we can move the rocks from A to B. We'll see. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that, and if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button to see more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. So just so we're all clear on the victory conditions here, I am last in everything. I am last in absolutely everything. 6th place, 6th place, 6th place, and 6th place.